Hey ladies, I'm back. A few people reached out to me. It was like, when are you gonna do another live? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't even know what to talk about. So we're gonna start with something we should all know about, which is the damn stall. So I've been stalled, I wanna say for 2 weeks. I've been 1 pound away from my 60-pound weight loss, and it ain't happening. So I'm trying to figure out why it ain't happening. Anybody know? What are the reasons for stalls? Some people say it's just a normal way of life. It's just a part of the process, but I hate it here. So anybody going through a stall, went through a stall? How did you come out of the stall? Did you just leave it be, or you try to do things to help the stall? I'm listening. I was thinking about doing a pouch reset, but they said that's not good, because if you're certain far along, they tell you to go back, then you get less nutrients when you do a pouch reset. So I've heard, different things about doing a reset, so I don't know. And I don't see myself going back to fully liquids again. The 3 week, I'm not even at the 3 week store. I'm at a 6-month stall. It's not even 6 months. On the 26th, it will be 6-month stall. So I'm 6 months out, almost ish. I got surgery in August, so about 6 months out. So it's a 6-month stall, and I'm 1 pound away. And it goes up and down. Sometimes I'm 1 pound, sometimes I'm 2 pounds, sometimes I'm 3 pounds, sometimes I'm 1 pound. Yesterday I was 4 ounces, and then now I'm back up to like 1 pound. So I'm thinking maybe, I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know what to do for a month or so. That's harsh. That's not fun at all. How far out are you? Increase water and protein, eat more. Sounds crazy, but you need to eat more. I think so, because I'm trying to look. I'm like, how many meals or whatever do I eat in a day? And I think it's becoming less as my days go by. And I stopped, I used to calculate how much protein, how much everything, and I'm not really calculating anymore. It's just like, I drank some water. I drank a protein shake. I ate some protein. Maybe I need to go back to being diligent about what my intake is. Oh, you had in June, so you right before me. 2 months before me. You almost at your year. And how much have you lost thus far? These lashes is bothering me. Anybody else? It says 41 people are watching. I can't be the only one, and she can't be the only one that went through a stall. Wow. 9 weeks out. Wow. 85. Go you. And I'm trying to get him to my little old 60. It's funny, a lot of people's goal is to get to Wonderland. My goal is not to get into Wonderland. My weight loss goal is 200 pounds, actually. Four-week stall. January. That's a lot for January, Chad. I ain't even lost 60 yet from August. My surgery was August 26th. Yeah, I'm August also. And I think this is my second stall as well. Yeah, my goals are mine, but then when you see people, you be like, what's she doing differently than me? How she getting better results than me? But everybody's body is different. But hey, I still want to know what you're doing different than me. Oh man, they had stopped mine's too because I was supposed to go in March of last year, but mine's was postponed all the way to August. And get it. 90 pounds. Ooh, get it. Do the dance. Do the dance. Okay. I have no regrets about surgery. My only regret is I didn't do it sooner. Down 97 pounds and 30 pounds. Eat anything with no restriction. Down. See, my sleeve is Karen. You know, for those of you who was on the last one with me, my sleeve is Karen, and Karen don't eat everything. Any of y'all named y'all sleeves? Well, if you had a sleeve, or named your stomachs, because you need to name it, because it has its own personality. Look at my lashes. This one, y'all got me out here looking crazy. It looks like it's not curled over. Oh, thank you. Y'all need to name it. Your feelings are hurt? Nah, I can eat crabs, and that's mainly what I eat is seafood. Restrictions, yeah. Karen don't eat everything. And y'all be like, yeah, no. She be like, yeah, no. It's not going down. Stacy don't like nothing. Stacy bougie. I had a brief time. It was like 2 weeks where I could not drink plain water. Like, it made me sick. I'm like, what? Every 2 weeks? Wow. I heard some people was like, oh, they can't drink water. I'm like, yeah. Until I tried to drink regular water and couldn't do it. Because Cameron be in all the business. Cameron is the worst. That's why. Bougie Becky. Becky. Yeah, Cameron is the worst. That's why. She deserves her name. Yeah, salads is a no for me too. It's very harsh on my stomach, and I can eat like maybe a spoonful or two, and then it's like downhill, and no peanuts. Cameron do not like the peanuts. Yeah, you're gonna have to come up with a name now, so we all can hear, or not hear. We can all read it, cause you only can hear me. Simonia Jacobs. She got a first and a last name, or you tagging somebody? I don't know. Who else is still waiting for a surgery date and have yet to go through surgery? Hey, Alize. Y'all ain't here. Y'all not saying nothing. I don't want to talk to myself. She's always talking ish. March 16th. And Susie. Are you nervous? They tell you when you're craving certain things like chocolate that your body is lacking something. Google that to be specific. If you're craving chocolate, your body's lacking something important. Sensitive Simone. I like that. Oh, okay. Yeah, the thought of throwing up was my biggest fear. So technically, I threw up in the hospital, but they said it was from my sensitivity to the amnesia. And when I'm home, I think I've only thrown up 2 to 3 times since I've been home. Hey, Susu. Oh yeah, and a lot of people have a lot of negative stories. Like there's no positivity to their journey at all, and that scares a lot of people. I'm 6 months out too. Stop. It sucks. A little bit, cause she only can eat a little bit. I like that. I like that. I like that. When I got surgery, I decided to be a polo pescatarian. So I only eat chicken, turkey, seafood. That's it. Because they tell you red meat is hard to digest regularly. So imagine what it is on our little stomach. So I decided, oh, my stuff is falling. Man down, man down. So, yeah, I decided that. My stats, which is my starting weight, my current weight, my goal weight, those are my stats. My recovery was great. Like, it was amazingly great. My highest weight was 314. I'm 5'7". And my starting weight at the day of surgery was 304. My current weight is 245. My goal weight is 200. Yeah, constipation is real. That ain't cool. Anybody dealing with body dysmorphia? Like, I read about it and I'm like, no, that joint is real. Like, I look in the mirror and the mirror will be like, oh, you was fat still. But when I take a picture, I'm like, I don't look like that in the mirror. In the mirror, I see something different. So anytime I want to see myself, I have to take a picture because the mirror is the devil to me. So body dysmorphia is real. The gas pain, it felt like contractions. That was it to me. It feels literally, if you've ever had a baby, it feels like contraction. That's what I associated with contractions. Because it was like, ooh, like, am I pregnant? No? Okay. That's crazy. I'm an open book. I'm very transparent. Don't be afraid to ask me anything. I'm willing to answer anything because I feel like people hold a lot in, and then how can we learn if people are not honest or transparent about their journey? So I'm literally willing to answer whatever. And if it's private and you want to ask it separately, my inbox is open as well. A heart attack? Damn. I bought new clothes. It's funny. I did a whole like Shein's, because if I'm gonna buy clothes, I'm gonna buy from Shein, so it's a little cheaper in case I don't feel, whatever the case may be. And oh my goodness, I went buy jeans because I'm like, I'm not gonna keep buying jeans and different things like that. So I was still walking around my size 18 jeans and they was falling. So then my mother-in-law, she got me some jeans. My husband was like, get a 16 and a 14. 16 didn't fit either, and I'm a 14. I was like, wow. Usually they say do a reset. That would require a reset. Like going and doing like 2 weeks of liquids, then 2 weeks of puree, and then going back. That kind of resets it. T-shirts and leggings. Woo, woo. That's my life. Okay. See, I don't got all my snacks. The last one I had on my snacks, I haven't read up on my snacks. So I'm really into Quest. Their chips. Quest has like the Reese's. I do a lot of sugar-free candies and different things like that. So those are my go-to snacks. It's Quest because they're protein and they're, you know, they're more on the healthier side. I got sleeved August 26th. Why shop for now? Because we still got to go outside in the world sometimes. We got to look like, you know, presentable adults sometimes. I went away for a weekend, so that's really my main reason why I had to shop. And my husband was like, you can't just shop for the weekend. You got to get a few things. Since surgery, I was cleared to work out 3 weeks after surgery. And at that time, I was just running, and it was like in the warmer weather. But when it started getting cold, I started doing kickboxing. I was doing that 3 days a week because I didn't want to just do cardio because it was just going to drop the weight off really fast without toning you. So I wanted to tone. So I wanted to do something that was more high intensity to tone my body. So I did that up until apparently I pulled something in my foot. So I've been on a bench for a while. So tomorrow I find out what my MRI say. Hopefully I can go back to kickboxing. Because once I stopped kickboxing, it made me feel depressed. Because that's where I felt empowered. I felt like, oh, somebody like me doing kickboxing was amazing. Chewable vitamins. These are what I take. It is just like Flintstones Complete. Just cheaper. And you get more vitamins. I stick with that. Okay. You're welcome. How much what? What is soft chews? I've lost 59 pounds. I'm struggling with that 1 pound to 60. That's where my stall is. Apparently, I'm a slow loser. But I'm okay with being a slow loser because I didn't want to lose really fast. I have so much hanging skin. So it's kind of like slow enough where I can try to tone it. But now I'm doing nothing. So I ain't toning nothing. I don't know. You're going to have to ask a nutritionist that. I'm sure. I'm not sure, but it sounds all right. Or buy liquid vitamins and put them in your protein shake. Is there anything that y'all never would have wore before that since you've lost the weight that you've tried wearing or look forward to trying to wear? Where y'all at though? It's like I'm right here by myself. Where y'all at? Thank you. I tried a soft chew and it was gross. Karen didn't like that. I tried to do an adult vitamin. Whoa, I almost died. Thank you. I want to wear a bodysuit too, and it's funny because I will wear a crop top. I went on now. I will wear a crop top, no problem. Even when I was bigger, crop tops fine. A one piece, it's like, whoa, what we doing? So that's my goal, is to get into a one piece and feel comfortable in it. Hey. It's funny because I was wearing a two-piece bathing suit before, and I bought a bathing suit a few weeks ago, but it was a different style. I never saw the little shorts, so I got the little shorts, and it was a two-piece, but the top had like a little crochet thing. It was really cute. It was different than what I'm used to. So now I'm trying to wear things that I'm not used to wearing, or something just different. I never said what was the worst part of my recovery. A bodycon dress, yeah. I did. That was the first thing I got, was a pair of underwear from Victoria's Secret. It was like, ew, look at me. Get it, get it, get it. My recovery, the worst thing for my recovery, it was just the gas pains. That was the majorest thing for me. Outside of the gas pains, I was pretty good with recovery. My surgery was August 26th. I'm almost 6 months. On the 26th, I'll be 6 months out. My husband took a month off because he just knew I was going to be dramatic. I've lost 59 pounds. I'm at a stall to 60. Because I have this chart up here. I've showed people my chart before. My rewards have changed, so they kind of not the same. The only one that's going to stay the same is my last one, which is the Unilome tattoo. And I did my getaway already, but at each 20-pound loss, I want to, it's supposed to be like I'm supposed to reward myself. And the first one I did a photo shoot when I lost 40 pounds. So now for 60, I want to do another photo shoot, maybe a little fashion show, something. When I do, like, I get the numbers, the 6 and the 0, like that. So this 1 pound won't go. I had gas all of the days. Even after recovery, I still was having gas a bit. And even now sometimes I'll have gas come up. Yeah, you got to celebrate all your milestones, non-scale victories, scale victories. It's your journey. Make it fun. Reward yourself, because people say, oh, you know, you got the surgery. You took the easy way out. And I'm like, easy? No. I'm like, because Karen, a.k.a. my sleeve, does not meal prep. She does not pick the right foods. She does not work out. She don't do none of those things. I have to still do those things and stay on top of myself. So my sleeve does not do any of those things for me. I still have to do those things. So it's not the easy way out. I tell people, the way I explain it is, we all know what we're supposed to do as far as eating healthy and different things like that. But there's this thing called free will. So I can eat healthy for a week straight, and then on that 8th day, it's like, you know what, I'm gonna eat a whole pizza. What's stopping me from doing it? Nothing. I needed a restriction. So my sleeve is my tool to restrict me from being able to eat a whole pizza. That was just my route. Everybody's route is not the same. Everybody's reasoning is not the same. So that's how I explain it to people. My meal for one day. So in the morning, I'm not a breakfast person. I only was eating breakfast because, you know, I'm trying to get in my protein. So in the morning, mainly that would be when I have a shake, which now the shakes are not even making me full. It's just a liquid. And like right after I'm hungry. So I'll eat 2 eggs, maybe a turkey sausage, something like that would be like my breakfast. Lunch, it's usually like a piece of fish and some shrimp, maybe some mashed sweet potato or squash or regular mashed potatoes. Dinner is usually fish or chicken. Usually I try to keep 2 proteins in to get most of my protein in, and I usually don't do a starch, but more so I've been eating more starch. I think that's where my stall came in at, but usually it's more protein than anything. I barely eat vegetables because you can't eat enough of them to get the nutrients from it. So I may or may not put them in there. Thank you. That's my explanation. I have a whole little wording thing too. I'm gonna share it about people who believe that it's the easy way out. Or people who be like, oh, you didn't need to do that. You could have did that on your own. You think if I could have did it on my own, I would have? You think I wanted to go, you know, into surgery and stuff just for the hell of it? Or go through the whole process of jumping through loops if I can do it on my own? Like, please. And then I decided to be a life coach to help other people because most days, sorry for my background, I'm genuinely a happy person and I want to help other people be happy. And so now I'm seeing like with my journey, I'm tapping more into health and wellness. So I want to do classes to become a health and wellness coach. And I felt like, oh, because I had the surgery, people didn't want to hear what I had to say, but they actually did want to hear what I have to say, because even though I live a different lifestyle now, but prior to surgery, I had to do things differently to get prepared for surgery. So I'm helping people in that way, to their healthier lifestyle, as opposed to, oh, people, all they see is diets and different things like that. So like every 2 weeks, I do like a little, a Zoom, and I have, a few people come on and we talk about what they did for the week, how was their eating, and different things that we struggle with on, our day-to-day on our journey. And some of the people didn't have the surgery, some people did have the surgery. It's a mixture of people, but it's just to have like a little like a little like a little group of people that's kind of understanding what we all going through, because support is very important, especially through this journey and through this lifestyle change, is having people who understand and know what you're going through. It's funny because I went away for the weekend. It was called the Weekend of Nothing. It's this group I'm in called Selfish Society. It's a wonderful group. And it's telling you how to put yourself first, how to be selfish about your self-care. I'm really big on self-care, self-love. And one of the other people who came, she had the surgery also. So I had somebody there who understood that, oh, we can't eat and drink at the same time. So it was really great just having somebody else there who knew what I was going through. Set me up. I'm hungry. With my surgery, because I have Etna, I couldn't gain 1 pound. And it's like, okay, somebody who struggles with weight, you want me to not gain 1 pound? So I went through the process twice. The first time it was like, yeah, I'm out of here. Every time I went for a different weight management, I kept gaining weight. I'm like, they know I have Etna. Nobody pulled me to the side to say, hey, let me help you or whatever, until I just decided to, oh, we can help you and different things, but nobody said nothing. So then when I decided to go back, I was like, I have to speak up for myself, and I had to go in with a different mindset. Any more questions, comments, or concerns? Aetna, it's a health insurance. AETNA is health insurance. Because everybody's health insurance requires different things. It's funny because my insurance only required me to do 4 weight management classes. So while like my 4th one, they was like, oh, there's weight management 5 and 6. I'm like, I ain't gonna learn that stuff. I'm only going into 4. So what's the information they about to give in those? I ain't gonna get. So, and I didn't need all those testings and stuff. The only thing they made me do was a sleep study. That was it. I didn't blood work, sleep study, and I had to, the H. pylori. I wound up coming back positive for that. So that also took me a while. So I had to take the medicine and then test negative. So my locks, that was the funny thing is because everybody kept saying, oh, your hair is going to fall out. Well, people's hair fall out. But they tell you if you keep up with your protein and stuff, then you don't have to worry about hair loss. So I was like, I better not lose not one lock. So I haven't lost no locks. My hair is still thick and healthy. It's some of it I feel like maybe thinning a little bit. But I stopped taking my hair, nails, and whatever vitamins. So, and then I stopped, making protein a priority. I got mine. I'm in New York City, so I got mine at Montefiore Hospital. Yes, thank you. So now I take these hair, skin, and nails, and it has the biotin in it to try to, get some strength back into my hair because I can feel it, some places thinning, but I haven't lost none. It's not like shedding or anything like more than normal. So the goal, what they tell you, keep up with your protein. So me and Cameron have an understanding, and alcohol is the understanding, and yeah. But you get drunk really, really fast, and it goes away really, really fast. So you got to kind of pay attention to that because you'll be a whole alcoholic trying to keep up with the intake. So I'll drink wine. I rarely drink hard liquor, so more so I'll drink wine. I don't have a cheat meal. I eat pretty much whatever I want. It's just like before. It's moderation. I can't eat but so much anyway, so I really don't have a cheat meal. If I want something, I'll have it. I'll have a piece of it or whatever my stomach can tolerate, and then that just be it. People are like, oh, is there anything you had before that you can't have now? I'm like, my biggest thing is seafood and stuff, and I can have all of that. And the only other thing that I could think of is BBQ sticky wings, the wings, and I'm like, I ordered the tenders. I literally could eat one tender, that's it, because the sugar content in there is crazy. And yeah, a lot of people, they be like, oh yeah, I don't drink, I do, I follow all the rules and this, that, and the third. And it's like, girl, bye. You drinks, all you need is a little shot glass, and girl, it's gonna feel like you drank half a bottle of alcohol, just your little shot glass. So people say it's not worth buying drinks like at restaurants and stuff, because no, I'll be 6 months on the 26th. So my thing is, you drink inside, or if you do, you buy you 1 cup of drink, and that should last you through your time, or get you a little flask or something. I don't know. But the goal is to learn how to still live your life just within the limits of your tool. See, I had the sleeve. We don't dump as much as people who had the bypass. I've experienced dumping like 3 times, and it's like, wow. I don't really like brown rice. Tortilla. Me and tortillas do not. Well, whatever the wrap is, whatever that stuff they be wrapping them wraps is, I can't do that. I can do whatever the taco is, the flour. I guess that tortilla, I can do that. I can't do wrap. Whatever the wraps is made out of. I can do the tortilla. I've lost 59 pounds, and at a store with that 1 pound. And I don't eat wheat bread. I really eat bread at all. I'll buy like the pita bread, like if I want a sandwich, and I'll make the sandwich on the pita bread. It's a lot of stuff I just don't, because you get so full off the breading. It's pointless. I still go out to restaurants and I still order like I'm a big girl. My husband be like, no. He be like, no. Like, I still live my life. It's just everybody around me understands that I can't eat a lot. They understand I can't eat and drink. They be like, how many of those you ate? I do not set a goal for the month. I really don't. And it's funny because I step on the scale 2-3 times a day. Not that I'm obsessed. It's just I want to see, like, okay, from the morning time to the afternoon time, based on what I ingested, what did it do for me? By the nighttime, okay, what did it do? Then, like, I just to see what it says, but I don't really obsess over the number. I used to meet my goal and stuff daily, but now I kind of just eyeball it. But that's what I need to get back on track with, is actually knowing how much protein I ingest and how much liquids I've taken in the day. So I need to get back on track with that. My highest weight was 314 pounds. And when I went into surgery, I was 304 pounds. Now I am 245 pounds. And my goal weight is 200 pounds. I showed everybody my chart on my thingy and my little goals, which I've changed them. My little rewards I've changed. So I'm waiting to get to 244.4. Yesterday I was 4 ounces off, and then today it was 1 pound up. What I used to do, I used to have a dry erase board, and I would put like, all right, I had this many ounces of protein, I had this, that, and the third. I need to go back to that because it was keeping me accountable. And I used the 200 is because they tell you the most people lose is 100 pounds. So from 304, well, technically 204 would be the 100 pounds that I would lose, but I'm like 200. I don't see myself being under 200 pounds, but the most I would go down was maybe 180, because my daughter is still kind of curvy or whatever at 180. So I'm like, I still want to be plus size. I love the fact that I'm plus size. I just want to be healthy. I want to be fit. I want to be active. I want to show people that you can be active and plus size. I got the chart itself. I ordered it. I got it from, there's a file from Etsy. So I still have the file. I was charging people $1. Like, oh, send me $1. I'll send you the file. I was working out 3 days a week, doing kickboxing, high intensity, to tone and tighten. But I messed up my foot. I found out tomorrow what's wrong with it to see if I can go back. I didn't want to do cardio, because cardio just makes you lose weight really, really fast without toning and tightening. So now, if they tell me I can't go back to kickboxing, I have no idea what I would do in place of it. Maybe dancing, like Zumba, but that's a lot of cardio, so I really don't know. Maybe I'll do weightlifting. I have no idea. But something that's less on my feet. Like less, because I'm kicking the bag and doing all this. So apparently I was kicking it wrong. I was kicking with my foot instead of my shin, so I kind of messed it up. Thank you. I cannot not stay off the scale. That just doesn't work in my life. But I don't obsess over the scale. It's not like, oh my God, I didn't lose or whatever. So it's a healthy obsession, I guess. Hey. So I just like to know. I just like to know. That's it. So it kind of tells me what I need to be doing throughout the day. Yeah. But this one feels like it's low. I don't know. It's like, it's just drooping. It is what it is. Hey, Trisha. You need you a scale. See, I love Fitbit, so I got the Fitbit scale. It goes to my watch, my phone, everything is one unit. I've lost 59 pounds. My stall is just 1 pound. I'm trying to get to 60 pounds. So I just want to snatch my waist. Hey, I know somebody asked about scars. I was supposed to keep up with doing shea butter, but I didn't. So my scars are there, but those are my battle wounds. I'm proud of those because I went through something to get those. I was sleeved August 26th. Thank you. So, and then some keloid, like you can see the one, oh, you can't see that one. Like my top one, it's alright. It's not that bad. I'm okay with it. And it's funny because the one where they pulled the stomach out from is like the smallest mark there. My weight goes up and down. I wouldn't say, oh my God, I put on 10 pounds or whatever. So it'll go up 2 pounds, 3 pounds, but nothing major. Thank you. That 1 pound, that one sad pound. It's just like, yeah, no. And yesterday when I weighed myself, I was 4 ounces away. And then today I went back to the 1 pound. It's like, what? I will be 6 months out on the 26th. The liquid diet, I did not have to do the liquid diet prior to surgery. I did the high protein diet, which was 2 to 3 shakes a day and 1 lean meal. Thank you. A lot of people have their journey. I have people that I know that, and they like, yeah, I'm not just out. And I'm like, to me, it's like, you don't know who's watching. You don't know who you may be inspiring. You may help somebody choose to do it or not do it. I'm very transparent just within my life in general. I went through a lot growing up. So, and it was a lot I didn't know because people weren't talking. So I talk. I haven't because I've been feeling down because I haven't did kickboxing. So even today I was feeling really down. I was like, I'm feeling really bored. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to come and talk to you guys because there's always something to talk about with this journey. So maybe I need to, start back giving that energy, and then eventually I'll find what I'm going to do as far as movement. But tomorrow I'll have more clarity when I get my results from the MRI to find out what's going on. I did mine here in New York City. It took a while because of the pandemic, but with my insurance, it was only 4 visits I had to do, but the pandemic messed it up, and I tested positive for the H. pylori, so I had to take a month to do the medicine and stuff for that. Thank you. Even though you say, oh yes, you're doing a great job, so I don't feel that way every day, and it's okay. And I tell people it's okay that you don't feel 100% every day. We are humans. We are not robots. Some days are better than other days, but I say talk about it. So that was what I was doing. I was going live even on my regular page just to say, hey, I'm here. And then especially when you're going through this journey and sometimes you feel alone because nobody else understands what you're going through or whatever the case may be. They, oh, well, you're losing weight so fast and you should be great and you should be happy. That's not every day. Then sometimes you need reinsurance because you may say, I feel good. But, when other people notice that you're doing great and you're looking great, and sometimes you need that reinsurance. I did not experience no hair loss. Once they told me if I didn't keep up with my protein, I was going to lose my hair. I was like, I can't lose 1 lock. So in the beginning, I was taking biotin. Then I stopped taking biotin. And then, I see like some of my locks are a little thin. Let me see if I can find 1 or 2. Like just a little thin here. So then I bought these to start taking them. So hopefully, and this has biotin in it, but it's for hair, skin, and nails. So, but yeah, my hair hasn't really been growing thus far, but that wasn't my concern. My concern was not losing it. I can focus on growth now that I've gotten so far in my journey, that now I'll focus on growth. I was using oils, I think it's rosemary. It's one of the oils that is good for hair growth and strengthening. A lot of natural products. I ran out of the biotin, and then I just didn't buy it. And then I had to decide whether or not was I gonna still do biotin or do something else. That's fine. I'm open. I tell people I'm here. My inbox is always open. I'm always available to whomever, because we all need somebody to talk to. If you want to talk in private, I'm here. Because you'd be surprised how many people need somebody just to talk to, just to vent, just to understand what they're going through. Because yes, we have our little support systems, our family and stuff like that, but it's nothing like somebody who's been there, done that, or is currently going through it. That's a whole different type of thing. On the 26th, I'll be 6 months out. And those that's just joining, have you named your sleeve, named your stomach, have you named it? If not, I advise you to do so, because you need to blame something on somebody and you need to be cursing them out. So they need a name. So you got to make them a person. I didn't understand it, but I get it now. Oh. I've lost 59 pounds. I'm still struggling with this 1 pound to the 60-pound weight loss. That's where my stall is. Yeah.
Mommy.
Sorry. I'm live. Yours is the one with the things in it. The watch thingy. Sorry. This one is yours, huh?
You saw me get 3 candy bags this week? Because I'm looking for mine.
No. Hey. Oh. Get the gums out of his bag.
Mine?
Tell him I said come. Gums. No gum. Because there's gum all over my house. Good night. I'm taking. Oh, how was that gum? No, she was just giving out bags. Alright, give him his bag.
What's your hobby?
In the bariatric group, we're talking about our bariatric issue.
I can have it? I can have one?
Absolutely. Send me the invite. And I'll be there. You said all over. Like, don't make no sense. Like, you don't know how to chew and then spit it in the garbage.
Well, Sean got his phone. You use the computer.
No, which I usually
Tell him that he got his phone.
Okay, give this to the show.
Tell him that's not fair.
Gum. I tried to chew gum, but gum puts a lot of air in your stomach, and it do not feel good. I'm from New York City. Most of y'all who trying to inbox me may have to hey, y'all may have to send me a friend request. I accept those too, especially if I see that you're from the group, because some people be sending me friend requests. I'm like, who sent you? What you here for? Because, you know, they don't be meaning no good.
It's only fair if I get this last one, right?
Sure.
Okay.
To me, the gastric bypass was too invasive for me. That's how I felt. Like, I really was very against it. And my stepmother had it, and she was like, it was really, she had a lot of bad things, and I was like, I didn't want them switching and rewiring anything. It wasn't for me. Yes, I'm like savage all the way. And this was when I was bigger, so it fits me better now than it did when I first did it. My first 4 months, I have no idea. I would have to go through my bariatric app, or my Fitbit app, to find out in my first 4 months. So you have to come back to me in my inbox to ask that question when I'm out of here. Oh, they tried, because I had bad acid reflux, so they was really trying to push me towards the bypass, and I'm like, no, I don't want that. Because even before, I was taking omeprazole every day to control it, so I still take omeprazole every day to control it. I think I went half a day without taking omeprazole, and when I say, ooh, child, that I keep a supply of omeprazole, but I did not want the bypass at all, especially with the whole thing with the dumping and stuff. I was like, yeah, no. It's not for me. Brown girl magic after. Yeah, you're gonna have to send that to me, because I ain't gonna remember. The dumping happens with the bypass way more than it does with the sleeve. I've only experienced dumping maybe 3 times in the 6 months. But they say with the gastric bypass, anything you eat wrong will cause you to dump. And some people think dumping is just, oh, I gotta use the bathroom. No, you feel sick, like feverish, and you feel fluish and all of that. Like, it's a really bad feeling for a while. Dumping is like when you eat something that doesn't agree with your entire body, and you start feeling flustered, you feel sick. It's either gonna come out one way or the other. You sweating, you feel like you completely sick. That's dumping. I'm pretty sure there's a more, medical term for it. You would have to Google that. That's my version. I work from home. I'm a stay-at-home wife, and I have a cake business. I'm a cake artist, so I didn't have to go back out into the world. I'm stuck at 59 pounds right now. Thank you. I love lashes because you don't have to wear no makeup. I wake up and I'm like, fabulous. What a little bit of lashes do, you ain't gotta do nothing else. You wake up like this. I really, really appreciate that. Like, I really, really need to hear those things. Because I'm like, do what I say matter? Do people even care? But I say it anyway because somebody's going to get something from it. Even if it's just one person. I helped one person. That's more than nothing. It's funny because I'm doing a podcast, but I'm like, I haven't done it in a while, but I'm like, I can do these things on the podcast and, you know, same topics and different things like that. But I like the live because you get the feedback and stuff from everybody. You know, it's a communication. It's a dialogue. In the beginning, after 3 weeks, I was cleared to work out, so I would run because I could, and I could breathe at the same time. So I would run 2 miles around this football field that I have in my area, and then I started doing kickboxing 3 days a week, and then I messed up my foot, so I haven't done kickboxing in, I want to say, a month. I had to get an MRI. I get the results of that tomorrow. Hopefully they say yay or nay, but then I have to decide what am I going to do after that. But whatever it is, I still want it to be high intensity, but it can't be something that's going to affect my feet, my foot, my ankles, or whatever the case may be. The liquid fast before surgery, I didn't have to do that before surgery. I only had to do a high protein diet, which was 2 to 3 shakes and a lean meal. Pilates, but is it good for toning? Whatever I do needs to be good for toning, so it would have to be either weightlifting or something that's gonna tone. I drink Quest, I drink Premier Protein, and I drink Quest, Premier Protein, and there's another one. Can't think of it. I don't know why I can't think of it. And the new one I just tried was Fairlife, but it was the Elite, which is like 40 something grams of protein. That was really good. There's another one. I don't know what it is. And I buy my shakes like this. I do not like the mixing of the shakes. I would not drink a shake if I have to make it, so I rather them where I can grab and go. And they don't keep me full anymore, so I just drink them just to get the protein and not for the filling factor. Sorry for my background. I hope I've answered all of your questions to the best of my ability. I see people are leaving, and there's no more questions being really asked, so I think my time here is done. Like I said, my inbox is open for any question you may have, any anything you want to know, I'm here. I'm not gonna put a time. Oh, I'm gonna be back here, there. I like doing things spontaneously because then when it becomes a routine, it becomes boring. Then you don't want to do it. So I'll be back though. I don't know when or what I'm gonna talk about. But if something shall come up in my world that I feel like y'all should know about or y'all can help me about, I'll come holler at y'all. She said, wait. All right. My highest weight, I was 314. My weight when I went in for surgery was 304. Right now, I am 245, and my goal weight is 200. You're welcome. I appreciate that you felt this was informative. Hey, Keisha. Any more questions? Any more questions? Any more questions? I'm here. See, I'm drinking a shake and my stomach is growling. You would think it shouldn't because I'm drinking a shake, but it's growling because I'm starving. But can't eat right now because I'm filled with liquid, which doesn't feel like I'm full. So I don't understand that at all. Like my stomach is literally growling. It's crazy. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna head out. I'm pretty sure I got a bunch of friend requests that I have to answer. Thank you all for your time. Until next time, take care of yourself.